This guy's the only one that said anything, so we're just gonna go with what he said. That's fine. Oh, YouTube just automatically does it? Oh, I thought that guy monetized, like, Dreamhack's videos. It's entirely possible that he did. I really don't know. I don't know why these videos are on this guy's channel. Maybe he's affiliated with them. Maybe he's one of the Dreamhack guys, but it's just a little bit weird. Anyway, wait. How did Leffen already lose a stock? Why does this start in the middle of the thing? Maybe this guy isn't as good as I thought. Maybe I should go to just past broadcasts. Because Leffen starts with like one stock less than he should. Like we missed the whole beginning, which is kind of stupid. That's kind of dumb. Huh. Should we just continue with this, or do you guys want me to actually find like the past broadcast? The only reason I want to do it on YouTube is because I think it's easier. You can go forward and backward frame. Whoops, not like that. You can go forward and backward frame by frame with like this and like that, and I can slow it down and show things easier. And because the chunks aren't nearly as big, like the Dreamhack one is like a 10-hour past broadcast. So if I want to go back like a few seconds, I don't have that much control. So, but again, you might miss a few stocks. So, what do you guys want? What would you say? Is that good? Is that bad? What are we doing? Alright. We'll figure it out then. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me turn off my actual music. It's not, doesn't seem like the best idea to have music playing in the background while trying to figure out what's going on with the set, with all the commentary and everything. Let me lower the volume a little bit. Is this my first analysis? Yeah, it is. Pretty much. Like I after tournaments, especially sets I've lost, I have the tendency to just rewatch them and see what went wrong. But analyzing them like bit by bit is different. Especially when you're trying to explain what's going on to everyone else, to you. Like it's different from me just watching and going, oh, I shouldn't have done that, and making a mental note. Like talking about an actual set and watching it and going back and forth frame by frame, that's a different thing. So yeah, this is my first analysis, but it's not the first time I've rewatched sets that I've seen before. 11 Wizzy, part of the FOD starts at 7 hours, 13 minutes. Yeah. I think we're going to go with YouTube anyway. Thanks for looking it up, though. But I feel like YouTube just gives me a little bit more control, which is what I kind of need in order to do this properly, I think. By the way, if, like I said, this is my first analysis, as you guys know. So if I'm skipping over something you think is interesting, let's say I don't comment on a certain interaction because for me it's really straightforward or whatever, but you think that oh, Wizzy. Okay, yeah, but anyway, if I skip over a certain interaction or I don't comment on something you think is interesting and want to hear my thoughts on, feel free to just say it. Just be like, hey, Amsah, something just happened earlier, can you go back a bit, and I'll try and give my thoughts on it if I've missed it. Hey Jesse, what's up? Anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Leffen lost a stock. We don't know how, but my guess is it has something to do with tech chases and knees. So we'll see. Oh, it's the basic punish here. How do you pause a game? How do you... Oh, well, that's how you do it. So, let me ask you something again. Do you guys want me to talk about punishes as well? Because punish game is pretty straightforward most of the time. I think it becomes interesting when people have options rather than no options. It's like commenting on somebody getting edge hugged. So we're gonna have to figure that out, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go back a little bit, see what happened to Wizzy stock here because I don't remember. So Leffen calls out an obvious fade back and down tilts him. Oh, standard edge guard. So again, if you, oh, for crying out loud, I hate these things. Again, if you want me to address a certain thing, or you think I'm glossing over something, or you want me to change the way I do analysis, now's the time to tell me, because it's the first time. Makes sense to talk about it when there's actual thinking going on. When I FD the punish game, Fox Falcon was the most basic thing in the game. You can understand it by watching. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, okay. Well, then we're on the same page. That's good. So they're just walling each other out. That's the thing with FD, right? The reason why people with heavy punish game like it is because it's like you guys said, you win one interaction, like Leffen just did. Like they were feeling each other out, walling a little bit. Wizzy did, I think, an upper or something, and Leffen came down with a drill. That's one little rock paper scissors thing that he won, and he immediately starts punishing him. Like there's not really that much to analyze. They're just throwing things, and the first person that connects just does his little thing. Now Leffen is stuck in a loop. This is the thing I was talking about with Wizzy, by the way. Once you're at this point with Wizzy, where he grabs you, throws you, and you have to tech, it's normally over. Like, it's completely over because he can react to everything. He might not this time because I talked about it and I can commentators curse people in the past, apparently. But normally this is curtains. Oh, that was actually really smart by Leffen. So, what a lot of people forget to do as Fox, like people panic, right? A lot of people panic in this situation. And they either try to jump like to the edge immediately and they can't get it because Wizzy's quick enough to get the edge. Like you can actually see it here. Let's say Leffen jumped here, right? To up B towards the edge. Wizzy would have grabbed it before him. And then he would be stuck in an up B. Wizzy would roll up and Leffen would have to go straight up or at an angle on stage and he would get punished for sure. But because he shine stalled for like half a second here, Wizzy ended up grabbing the edge and rolling up immediately. The reason Wizzy has to roll is because at this point, Leffen can up B and space is like up B right where Wizzy would be. And at this point, Wizzy's invincibility would be gone and then he would get burned. So, Leffen made the right play. And then he messes up. Ah, well, that's unfortunate. That's another thing. Wizzy, this is what he did to me as well. Like, it doesn't look like something like impressive, but to me it kind of is. Like when you have Wizzy's really conscious of. Hold on, let me see if I can actually show it to you. No. Yeah, it's these situations. At this point, Leffen is gonna whiff something. I don't remember what, but I did the same thing. Like you cross up something and you whiff like this. And Wizzy, most people that I play don't do this, but Wizzy will immediately, on reaction, dash back and grab you. He did this to me a few times as well, like that. And Leffen is wondering, I'm pretty sure Leffen is now wondering, how the did I get grabbed again in neutral for no reason? But it's because Wizzy's really conscious of, he's really aware when people whiff anywhere near him. And it doesn't matter in what situation you're in, he's going to grab you. He's super consistent in it, and he did it here again. So, Wizzy's reactions need a nerf. It's fucking stupid. It's really ridiculous. He does it so many times and so consistently. Let's see if he can actually sear to death Leffen off of just one grab, like I think he will. Nope. Ah, that's unfortunate right there. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what went wrong here for Wizzy. Like, it looks like a misinput, but it might not be. Hold on. Let's see. Because it could entirely be that he was reading, like, a spot dodge after the get up. No, I think he just missed a fastfall. He missed a fastfall and missed the knee entirely. Otherwise, Leffen would have been in a world of trouble. So, let's continue. Oh, and Leffen punishes him for it super hard. Not much to say about that. No, I wanted to say something about. Let me say something about this because it's something that a lot of people forget to do. Hold on. This situation, what a lot of people here do, Wizzy had invincibility, right? And a lot of people start hunting for people because they're on the edge. And what happens then is, let's say Wizzy decides, oh, I have invincibility, I can attack, and he rushes forward, right? Then, because he moves forward, Leffen has an ability to take center stage and escape. So instead of attacking, what Wizzy opted to do is take stage control. And even though it doesn't seem like much, this is a worse situation for Leffen. You can either gamble that you're going to hit him with something, or you can just go in a position where Leffen doesn't have that much space, and you can then start playing while you have a significant advantage, and that's what he opted for. So I think it's actually a smart play. A lot of more people should do this because what most low-level players do here, as Falcon, as Fox, as whatever. So let's say if this was a lower-level Falcon, he'd probably dash dance and then run in with a grab or a nair, and then Leffen would just roll to the center, and that would be it. But Wizzy opts to just stand where he's standing right here and try to prevent Leffen from being able to get back to the center and just keep him in this uncomfortable spot. I don't know how or if he's going to fight his way out of it, but I think it's actually a really good idea to do this. He just starts walling him, and then he gets crossed up. That's messed up. Wiz just missed a reaction. That's crazy. See, that's the thing I was talking about earlier. Leffen didn't shine stall this time, and pretty much exactly what I said would happen happened. Wizzy grabs the edge and rolls up, and now you have to either go straight up or at an angle, and you're gonna get punished. Like I can show it to you again. It's the exact same situation, but he didn't shine stall this time. See, he tries to jump. Wizzy grabs the edge. Now you have to up B below the edge. He rolls up. You either go straight up or towards the stage, and he fucks you up immediately. So Leffen shine stalling the first time was the right option, and I think Leffen thought that Wizzy would respect the fact that he shine stalled last time and wouldn't go for the same thing. But what he forgot is that Wizzy is super methodical, and he has a flow chart. So if he did it once, he's probably going to do it again. And Leffen didn't take that into account, and now he's getting punished for it. Dead. All kinds of dead. Just because he didn't shine stall, like I said. Here we go again. Oh. Wizzy's just... he's so quick with that. It's so stupid. Like, he's walling him out, and as soon as Leffen doesn't run into his attack, but lands on stage with even a little bit of lag, Wizzy's just right there to grab him for it immediately. Hold on. How do I go back, like, more than 2 frames? How do I go back seconds? Does anyone know? Like, it's the same thing I was talking about earlier. Like, he builds a wall, Leffen gets up, he gets grabbed immediately. Wizzy's reactions are really scary. And I don't know what he's going to do from this, but I bet it's bad. See, this time Leffen used his shine stall again, and he was able to escape. It's something you... Like, if you're a Fox player or a Falco player, learn from this, basically. A lot of people try to cover your jump or cover your side B immediately, but they don't take into account that you can wait, that you have a little bit of wiggle room when you're going to jump if you use your shine stall. So if you tend to get punished by Sheiks, by Captain Falcons, by Marts, by anything else, out of your jumps with your side Bs, up Bs, or anything else, try shine stalling at least once and see if they mess up their timing because of it. That's good up air by Wizzy. That's actually pretty good by Leffen. Like, hold on. What a lot of people would have done, and might have worked, I'm not entirely sure. Hold on. Like, he up throws him here, right? Here. You could go for an up air. It might kill him. It might. I don't know. But instead, he does like a super short up air and forces Wizzy to either take it, which he doesn't want to, obviously. So if he doesn't want to get hit by this, he has to jump, right? And I'm pretty sure he does. It's like, nope, I don't want that. But Leffen is aware of that, which is why he didn't do a full jump. He just wanted Wizzy to spend this jump. and then punish him immediately. And he did. It's actually smart. So he's aware that the upper would probably not kill, but he wanted to just threaten with it and get a kill from that. Uh-oh. How did Wizzy not? How did Wizzy win this? Oh, sick. Okay. So what happened here is something that a lot of players do. That Leffen was covering. Basically, at this point, a lot of Falcons are super scared of Fox's back air here, right? For obvious reasons. He can back air you and kill you. So what they opt is for a super high up B. And Leffen knew this, but Wizzy also knew this. So Leffen goes to cover like the highest possible up B Wizzy can do by kicking right over his head. And Wizzy's smart enough to know that Leffen's good enough to cover that and just jumps to the edge instead. Like that, see? Leffen double jump because he expected Wizzy to up air, to up B super high. But Wizzy didn't, and now you're fucked, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yeah. That was a pretty sick 50-50. Kind of. What Leffen probably should have done in this situation, instead of going for a hard read with double jump to super high one, he should have just either tried to react to it or grab the edge and force him to up B. That's, I think, what he should have done. Huh? What happened? Why is it skipping seconds all of a sudden? I don't get what's going on here. This is so weird. How does YouTube work? But yeah, so you can react to the up B. You can easily react to the up B. The problem is if he does it high and you grab the edge, he can get on stage so far that it's going to be really hard for you to punish. But then again, Leffen has the most ridiculous ledge dashes, so he should be able to react to that as well. He should have just wave dashed to the edge right here, instead of jumping and going for the high one, for the high up B to cover that one. If he went to the edge here, then Wizzy would have had no choice but to up B early, because if he up B's from below the stage, he's going to get shined. And then you can always back air him. But he went for everything, and he got immediately killed for it. So yeah, no, he just messed up. Yeah. He could have short hopped, and then if Wizzy doesn't, like, you short hop backwards towards the edge, pretty much. And either Wizzy up B's immediately and then you react, or he doesn't and then you just grab the ledge and shine him if he's below. Like, those were his two options, I think. The reason you grab the ledge is because then he has to up B. He has no option. He couldn't have gotten on stage without either air dodging or up Bing. So, and those are two things you can react to. But if you don't grab the ledge there, then this can happen. Like, you give him the ledge for free. You should never give anybody the ledge for free. It's actually kind of similar to that situation. Not entirely similar, but kind of similar. Where, see, he jumps back, threatens to grab the ledge or to do something, forcing Wizzy to either air dodge like he does now or get shined or get edge hugged. So Wizzy opts for an air dodge because he's scared of the shine, and he was right. But if Leffen did the same thing in the last game, then he would have won. But he didn't. Nah, that's so rough. Like, in this situation, Leffen got a little bit too antsy, I feel like. This, here, I would just stand slightly out of Wizzy's range. That's probably the best thing you can do. And then try to react to whatever he does. But predicting when he's going to get up, that's playing his game. His whole game, when he starts stalling like this, is hoping that you predict when he's going to get up, predict wrong, and then get punished. So this is basically where patience is key. But Leffen wasn't patient. He tried to predict when Wizzy was going to get up, tried to back air, and then he gets punished for it. Look, see? He's never going to get up. You just have to let him get up. He's never going to do it. That's a sick angle by Leffen. Not sure what they're doing right there. That's such a yappy Falcon kick. That's the one thing that nobody would have expected there. Me neither. The only person on the planet who would expect that is Yap, but Yap expects it at every point. Falcon kick all day, baby. It's actually a sick recovery by Wizzy. He realized that if he upbeat, he'd be dead anyway, so he just went with super Hail Mary, and it worked out in his favor for some reason. Against the good Falcon, this is the same thing. Just trying to hit a Shido stall. Yeah, pretty much. There's no point. You just take stage. Yeah, pretty much. If somebody's Shino stalling or doing the thing Wizzy just did, just ignore them. Stay right outside of their range so you're still threatening, and then react to them when they get up. But don't predict when they're gonna get up. You have to react to it. And if you're too slow to react to it, then just be happy with the fact that they're basically cornered. If you try to actually hit them, it's gonna get you killed. It's gonna get you unnecessary damage at best, and killed at worst. See, this is the exact same thing that we talked about earlier. So I'm just gonna show it every time it pops his head. Look, Wizzy throws him down and covers an immediate jump again, like he did. And this time, rather than by grabbing the edge, he covers it with a knee. If Leffen didn't stall here, like he's going to, he's dead, pretty much. Look, right there. If he jumped instead of shining, he would have gotten kneed, and that would have been the end of it. Wizzy would turn around and stomp him until he's dead, pretty much. But he shine stalled and survives because of it. But then he overcommits and gets hit anyway. But you catch my point. Shine stalling is a good thing. Oh. This is what I meant. It happened again. Like, Leffen didn't respect the fact that Wizzy is always going to cover your jump no matter what you do. See, you jump, you die. If he stalled, he'd be fine, but now he's not. Maybe he'd still not be fine, to be quite honest. Maybe he should have dropped down slightly further. But you can't jump immediately. Wizzy is going to cover it 100% of the time. Oh, that's such an unlucky trade for Leffen, but you got lucky. Oh, that's actually good by Leffen. That's what I should have done. Like, Wizzy likes to recover really high and then trick you up with like the aerial drift, but Leffen wasn't having any of it and just reacted to it. See, Leffen uses Shine Stall again, and now he's not dying. I'm seeing a pattern here. It's actually a really good punish by Leffen. Not entirely sure where that started. It seemed like a bunch of hot shots, and then Wizzy just died. But didn't see anything really noteworthy to discuss. It's just good players being good. This time he stalls, but he still gets wrecked. Let's see why he actually got hit. My guess is that he stalled a little bit too high. If he did a little bit lower, then Wizzy wouldn't have been able to get him. Yeah, he stalled too high. He's stalling basically at the height where if you drop down and jump, you would be at. So, yeah, it's just a bad stall. That's all it is. See? Let's say he dropped down and didn't stall and jumped, he would have been in the exact same spot. Which is why Wizzy's cover worked. But if he stalled slightly lower, then Wizzy would have missed him. And he would be able to jump to the edge. But now he doesn't have a jump and he's dead. So, can't Fox just stall a little lower than double jump shine and rip Falcon? Maybe. But it's kind of hard to shine in between a knee and an up air. Those two, I don't know how many frames you have in between there. Probably more than one, so technically it's probably possible. But it's not recommended. It's an easy way to die because if you mistime your jump, you either get clipped by the knee, and if you mistime your shine, then the upper might hit you, and you've already jumped. So you risk losing your jump It's an unnecessary risk, I would say. I'd say focus on recovering and then focus on trying to fight when you're in a better situation. Like if you're on your last stock and you think you're dead anyway, then it might be worth the risk, but in other situations, I'd say try and just recover first and then figure out what to do afterwards. Did Wizzy just miss a wave dash? When? Uh-oh. This is a problem. Ah, this time yeah. Wizzy caught on. I guess this is the one time Wizzy didn't actually it's the one time he didn't cover instant jumping. So he up tilted him. Well, guess you have to mix it up. Sometimes you have to jump immediately. This is the only Wizzy didn't cover the shine stall like 5 times in a row. And then the one time he covered it at the end. It's like, oh okay, well, get wrecked. That's well played by Wizzy. There's not much you can say about that. Guess you have to mix it up. It's true 50-50. I feel so bad for Leffen. All right, let's go. They went back to Fountain of Dreams. I don't remember this at all. Did he just miss? I don't know if he missed a backdash or if he just guessed. Oh well, let's continue. But Leffen got away with it there. Normally that's death, or at least 80%. That is so unfortunate for Leffen. Some of you might not know what just happened, but I'll show this to you, which is a really dumb thing. You see this little green patch next to Captain Falcon that Captain Falcon is standing on? It's actually a little platform. I don't know how many of you knew this, but the reason why that's relevant, it's not just the ground, it's a platform. The reason why that's relevant is when you shine somebody on a specific spacing on that little patch of grass, if you shine them, they immediately land and they don't have any lag whatsoever, so they can move as soon as you shine them, and that's exactly what you're gonna see here. As a Sheik, I land there all the time, hoping that when they shine me, nothing happens. But look, Leffen shines him, and Wizzy's gonna pretty much land immediately. Look, see, this is where he lands, which means he can move. This is the only and shield and do whatever he wants. This is why the wave shine didn't work, and Wizzy just buffered a roll right out of there. If that wasn't a thing, Leffen would have shined them all over the place and F smashed, down smashed, or up smashed them back off stage, and he would have probably taken the stock. But now he got fucked, and now he has to fight this Wizzy again. And if he loses one interaction, now he might even lose the entire stock. I don't remember what happens, but that little patch of grass ruined Leffen's punish game. So if you're a Falcon or a Sheik or any other character that gets wave shined by Fox, if you have the ability to recover and you think you're going to get punished afterwards, recover on that little patch of grass. You might get lucky with a shine. Who knows? Hey, Snowy, what's up? When am I coming to Genesis? I don't know yet, but at some point I'll be there. You want to get some practice before? I might actually go to a tournament in Seattle, I think it is, before that. Didn't Leffen know? Leffen knew, but he just wasn't ready for it. He had this punish in his head, and that just happened. It doesn't happen all the time. That's the thing. There's a very specific spacing, and I don't know how perfect you need to be. I don't know how many pixels of wiggle room you have in terms of where you land, but it doesn't happen that much, and Leffen was just hoping that it wouldn't happen, or he forgot for a split second, but I'm pretty sure he's aware of it. Anyway, let's see what happens with this stock. Maybe it didn't impact it at all, but I just felt bad for him when I saw it. As he pulls out the same Falcon kick he did last time. Yeah. Well, he got a little bit of percent back. Oh, what? No, Leffen, what are you doing? Why? Well, that's 30% for no reason. It could have been way worse. Ah. Oh, this is so bad. Ah, Wizzy misses a backdash again. That happened when he played me as well. That wall jump was nice. Yeah, he had no choice. If he didn't do it, hold on. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Let's go back to that point. See, wait, where was it? I don't remember where it was. It's probably somewhere here. No, wait, it was way further back. It was here. Yeah, you got hit. Wait, was it here? I don't remember where it was. He missed this thing. He got hit with a falcon kick. Oh, here. Yeah. So the reason I think Leffen instinctively wall jumped is because he got punished last time. Like he jumped early, probably thought, "Fuck, I did chine stall." And this is basically yeah. You can either jump up to try and grab the ledge. You can shine stall, and then double jump, or you can mix a wall jump in there for like an extra mix up. And since Wizzy punished both shine stall and instant jump, Leffen figured let's try like another option and see if he's ready for it. And Wizzy wasn't, so that wall jump was actually decent. He's just trying to stay unpredictable with his recovery. Ah, they're struggling so hard. Ah, this is such a scary moment for everyone. Like you see Wizzy crouching in front of you and you realize I'm gonna bank it all on him missing a backdash, even though he rarely misses any of those. See, this is the thing I was talking. Oh wow, never mind. I was gonna say this is the thing I was talking about with Wizzy not knowing exactly how far Fox's up B reaches in PAL, but that wasn't the case here. This is so hard. This is so unfair. Ah, he missed the backdash. I'm 100% sure he didn't miss the reaction. I think the backdash is just he messed it up. He has a different controller, so I don't know. Or no, no, I don't believe it's his reaction speed. That was a reaction too, by the way. I feel like Wizzy's the player who has the most plans for his own invincibility. When he respawns, you mean? That's all of this is just them punishing each other. Oh jeez, get destroyed. See, Leffen is basically dead. He's dead here, but Wizzy has his NTC flowchart. I am willing to bet he's gonna try and back air here. Yeah, see, it's just because he doesn't know. This is what I was talking about on Twitter a while back, saying that even though NTC Falcon is better and NTC Fox is worse, for players like Wizzy and Wizzy in particular, playing PAL is a downgrade because his edge guards are so efficient and so flowcharty that if you mess with that flowchart, even though Fox has a worse recovery, he'll come back more often, simply because Wizzy will mess up. And this is a prime example of that. Poor guy. Ah. By the way, see, they both learned from the last interaction they had. Wizzy purposely lands on the little green patch again here. I'm 100% sure he did it on purpose. One, because he thought that Leffen was going to cover the edge, which he did, but also because of what happened with the shine earlier. And Leffen recognizes this as well, and instead of shining, which he could have done, he tries to turn around and grab, but he can't. He's too slow. That was another NTSC thing. NTSC up B, Fox's NTSC up B is slightly faster. I'm not sure if this was the angle or if this is the fact that Wizzy threw out a back air thinking that Fox would get there earlier than he did. But we can check. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. No. Not sure. That might have just been the angle. Leffen might just be a god. Yeah, no, it was the angle. I'm pretty sure. That's sick angle. Let's go Leffen. Sick deck. Leffen missing L cancels. More L cancels. So sad. Oh no, this is where you'd never want to be. Wizzy just went for like a none down air. Like he reacts to almost everything, but this time he predicted it. Oh. None would have went for that. Like, I guarantee you that if none hit this back air, this one. Wait. If none. Wait. Yeah. If none hits this back air, he's already here kneeing you. I guarantee it. But because he's Wizzy and he's super conservative, and he's like, I have a 75% chance of hitting you. That's not 100. So he just goes back. He's like, nope, rinse, repeat. Yep. Yeah. You know, if that was none, he would have hit that back air, dashed back, and then edge cancel this jump squad, and then drop zone need by accident, and then lose the game. That might have happened. Or he jumps properly and he knees you, and it's fucking amazing. So it's hard to say which one would have happened. Oh, it's just 3-0's Leffen, man. There's not much. Like when you talk about players of this caliber, they were like Leffen was messing up neutral a little bit in terms of tech and a little bit sloppy decision making. And when you do that against somebody like Wizzy, you just die. So there wasn't really much for me to say, but I tried. All right, what else are we gonna do? Unless you guys have questions about that specific set. You don't want to let's didn't want to let's dash on the last stock and died for it. You have to let's dash pretty much always. So the fact Leffen is one of the few people on the planet, I feel, who would actually bet his tournament life on the next let's dash. So the fact that he didn't, let's see. I don't remember what happened. So that's actually a really good point. Why didn't he let it? I call them left dashes. Left dash. Because his ledge dashes are the most ridiculous I've ever seen. He misses like 1 out of 200. And they're all crisp and super quick. So the fact that he didn't means he probably wasn't feeling it. He wasn't feeling that confident. Not in his ledge dashes, but just in general, I feel like. Because that's such a scrubby mistake to make. This is what he did here. This is like the Fox version of that's not safe. Like that has never worked in the history of the game on anyone, let alone Wizzy. So for him not to try and let's dash like he normally does, that's uncharacteristic. And like Kumar said, he paid for it. That's the kind of nair you would do in your last stock. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's really bad. The fact that he didn't let's dash is really surprising. He normally does. I don't know what he was thinking. Wizzy wasn't even anywhere close to that nair for it to hit. Side B from the ledge is even better than that nair. Yeah, no, that nair is bad. It's like it's the same forward air. It's like the forward air that Sheik sometimes do. I do it as well. Where you're like, I can hit this forward air on a dash dancing Marth, and you get grabbed and you're like, why did I think this would ever hit? It's never hit ever. It hasn't hit anyone. It was never gonna hit. And I can ledge dash. What am I doing? So that's probably what Leffen was thinking after he got punished for that nair. Sad day, man. 3-0. I was hoping for a longer set. It's the way it is.